ANF, Abercrombie and Fitch, because Abercrombie set a record for the holiday season. But guess what? They also gave an upside for 2025, if you will. We'll call it a projection. And it wasn't as great as people had hoped, because the stock immediately started getting hit, Pete. And it hasn't really stopped getting hit, has it?
No. And, it's interesting, John, though, because when you sort of dig into this whole thing, it doesn't look all that terrible. As a matter of fact, they exceeded expectations, right? They had a record holiday season for themselves. Their forecast was strong for 2025. They got a PE of 13. The margins are 65%, free cash flow of just under $500 million, and they're selling the thing. And by the way, there are some shorts out there that definitely don't think that highly of Abercrombie. They're anywhere between 8 and 14%. But the stock is sort of sitting right in the middle, John. If you look at the 52-week low and high, it's 95 to 195. Here it is at what, 130, 131, something close to that. I mean, everywhere I look at this thing, I kind of scratch my head going, they seem like they're doing pretty well. What's the problem? I would keep a close eye on this one, John. At some point, it doesn't seem like it's that awful. Now, there's something that somebody's out there definitely pressing on it right now, and they're pressing on it pretty hard, and that's what's pushing this stock down 18% today. But I don't know. I'm kind of curious on watching this one. If I see some UOA, unusual option activity, that's one where I would say, you know what? There it is. Maybe it's time to turn, and I'd probably participate in that.
Low was like $95 in the last year. So I don't think we see that, Pete. And I don't disagree with you that if the stars align, I think you could go after this one in that 120 to 130 range. And it's on the higher end of that range right now. But if you're somebody who averages in other words, if you're somebody who buys a little now and holds back with the other 50% and tries to get in at a better price, I don't disagree. I think you might have a pretty good stock to watch for the next quarter easily.